whether I was right or wrong for doing this is a topic of another conversation. But I would say that I put dozens of rapists and child molesters in the hospital during my incarceration. I would beat them bloody. I was young, I was crazy, I was a wild kid in prison, and I would find out who the rapists are, find out who the child molesters are, and I would attack them and beat the living shit out of them until they were laying in a pool of blood. I could give you dozens of stories about the dozens of times that it happened. And so what's the point of this video? The point of this video is that if you are hurting a child or you are a sexual predator, you're going to get caught, God willing, one day. They're going to catch you and they're going to put you in the prison system. And there's going to be a bunch of guys there waiting to beat the living shit out of you. They're going to jump on your face. They're going to kick your teeth out if you're lucky, because otherwise you'll be stabbed or murdered for being a predator, for being a piece of shit, for being a person who hurts a child, for being a person who takes advantage of someone who is weaker, for being a person who takes advantage of a woman. The officers used to let us know who you were right away. And it's easy to find out even without the officer. All we had to do is get your name and Google what you were in prison for, and then you will suffer the consequences. The lucky ones were the ones who got extorted for everything they had and lived in their prison cell completely miserable with nothing because everything was being taken from them. And then in the end, you'd get put in the hospital anyway. And nobody's going to protect you in there. You think the officers like a rapist? You think the officers like a child molester? The officers let us know right away. You'd move in the 16 cell, 18 cell, and the officer would clearly shout it out. Rapist in 18 cell, moving in. There were plenty of times I just waited right outside the cell, and when the bars opened, I went to work on them. Bang, 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 and just leave them in a puddle of blood. Right? That was a lot of fun for me when I was younger. Whether it was my place to do it or not, listen, I don't know. Would I do it these days if I was in there? I leave it to the younger kids because they're going to take care of it. So you better watch your step if you're doing something wrong, and I'm not even kidding. Watch your step because they're going to get you in there. Get you in there if you do something like that.